Your child is completely overwhelmed. They're crying. Their body is tense. Nothing you say is getting through. So you do what you were taught. You say, "Go take a time out." You guide them to a chair or a corner. You step away, hoping the space will help them calm down. But instead, they cry harder. They scream louder. And when it's over, nothing feels better. Not for them. Not for you. It can feel like timeout should work. After all, it's supposed to teach kids to calm themselves. But here's the reframe most parents never hear. When a child is highly emotional, timeout doesn't teach calm. It often increases distress, because the brain is already overwhelmed. In this video, you'll learn why timeout fails emotional children, and what actually helps them calm down, learn, and feel safe instead. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Make sure you stay until the end. And subscribe if you want calm, science-backed parenting support that works in real life. If timeout has left you feeling confused or discouraged, you're not alone. Many parents try timeout because they genuinely want to do the right thing. They want to teach boundaries. They want to stop the behavior without yelling. They want their child to learn self-control. So when timeout doesn't work, when emotions escalate instead of settle, it can feel deeply frustrating. Let's say this clearly. You're not failing. And this isn't because your child is spoiled, dramatic, or manipulative. The reason this feels so hard is because timeout is often presented as a universal solution, something that should work for every child, in every situation. But children aren't all the same. Some kids have big emotional responses. Some feel things more intensely. Some become overwhelmed faster, especially when tired, hungry, or overstimulated. Common advice like, they need space to think. They'll calm down if you walk away. Ignoring it teaches them not to seek attention. Sounds reasonable on the surface. But here's the problem. That advice assumes your child's brain is capable of calming itself in that moment. For many emotional children, especially toddlers, that skill simply isn't there yet. So instead of learning self-control, they experience disconnection when they need support. Shame instead of understanding. More dysregulation, not less. And you're left wondering why something that's supposed to work feels so wrong in practice. Once you understand why timeout fails certain children, the guilt lifts, and clearer, more effective options become visible. If this is already helping, a quick like tells YouTube this matters and helps other parents find this content. To understand why timeout often backfires for emotional children, we need to look at what's happening in the brain during big emotions, without making it complicated. Think of your child's brain like a traffic light. Green light is the calm, thinking state. This is where reasoning, listening, and self-control happen. Yellow light is rising stress. Emotions are building. Regulation is slipping. Red light is survival mode. The thinking brain goes offline. When a child is sent to timeout during a meltdown, they're already at red light. At this stage, the nervous system is in charge, not logic. The body is flooded with stress signals. The brain is focused on one thing. Am I safe? This is where fight, flight, or freeze shows up. Fight. Yelling, kicking, throwing. Flight. Trying to escape the room, running away. Freeze. Shutting down, going silent, staring blankly. Here's the key part many parents aren't told. A child in survival mode cannot use time alone to calm down. Timeout assumes that space leads to reflection. But reflection requires the thinking brain, and that brain is offline during intense emotions. It's like asking someone to solve a problem while their fire alarm is blaring. The brain can't focus until the alarm is turned off. For emotional children, separation during distress can actually increase the alarm. I'm overwhelmed. I'm alone. I've lost connection. That doesn't teach regulation. It teaches the nervous system to stay on high alert. This doesn't mean timeout is bad, or that parents are wrong for using it. It means timeout doesn't match how an emotional child's brain works in those moments. This is the foundation of everything we'll talk about next. Stay with me. The regulate before you separate rule. Now that you understand what's happening in your child's brain, let's talk about what actually works instead of timeout, especially for emotional children. Here's the core principle, simplified into one clear rule you can remember in the moment. Regulate before you separate. Rule: connection comes first. Teaching comes later. This doesn't mean there are no boundaries. And it doesn't mean your child gets away with behavior. It means you help the nervous system calm before expecting learning, reflection, or self-control. Let's break this down step by step. Step 1. Stay physically and emotionally present. Instead of sending your child away, you stay nearby. Not hovering. Not lecturing. Just present. Your calm body becomes an anchor for their overwhelmed nervous system. You might sit on the floor a few feet away. You might kneel to their level. You might simply stay in the room. Presence communicates safety, without words. Step 2. Name the emotional state, not the behavior. When emotions are high, focus on what's happening inside, not what's happening outside. Short, simple phrases work best. This is really hard. Your feelings are big right now. I'm here with you. You're not excusing behavior. You're helping the brain move out of survival mode. Step 3. Set limits calmly, after regulation begins. Once your child's body starts to settle, then you can set boundaries. That might sound like, I won't let you hit. We can't throw toys. I'll help you keep everyone safe. Limits don't disappear. They're just delivered after the brain is ready to hear them. Why this works neurologically. When a child feels emotionally safe, the stress response begins to turn off. As the nervous system calms, the thinking brain slowly comes back online. That's when learning becomes possible. Separation after regulation can be helpful. Separation during dysregulation usually isn't. What most parents do wrong gently. Most of us were taught to separate first. Expect calm behavior immediately. Use isolation to teach self-control. But emotional regulation is learned through connection, not isolation. This approach isn't permissive. It's developmentally aligned. If this makes sense so far, comment yes so I know you're with me. Let's look at what this actually sounds like in real life, because this is where timeout usually gets used the most. Imagine this. Your toddler throws a toy across the room. You tell them to stop. They scream. You feel your own frustration rising. Your instinct might be to say, that's it. Timeout. Here's what to do instead. Using the regulate before you separate rule. What to say, exact phrases. Keep your voice low. Keep your words short. I won't let you throw toys. Your feelings are really big right now. I'm here. We'll get through this. If they keep crying or yelling, you don't add more words. You stay close. You stay steady. You're helping the nervous system settle, not trying to win compliance. What not to say, even though it's common. Go to your room until you calm down. You need to think about what you did. If you don't stop, I'm leaving. You did this to yourself. These phrases increase stress and separation at the exact moment your child needs help. Regulating. Common mistakes and gentle corrections. Mistake number 1. Explaining too much. Long explanations overwhelm an already flooded brain. Correction. One sentence is enough. Mistake number 2. Expecting instant calme. Regulation takes time, especially for emotional children. Correction. Look for small signs of settling, not silence. Mistake number 3. Leaving too soon. Walking away can feel like rejection during distress. Correction. Stay nearby, even if you don't engage verbally. What this looks like in real time. Your child cries. You sit close. You say, I won't let you throw toys. I'm here. You wait. Slowly their breathing changes. Their body softens. The storm passes. That's regulation. This next part is what most parents miss. Don't skip it. What you choose to do instead of timeout doesn't just affect this one moment. It shapes how your child learns to handle emotions for years to come. When emotional children are supported through big feelings, rather than sent away during them, they learn something fundamental. Emotions are safe. I don't lose connection when I'm overwhelmed. Calm is something I can move toward, not something I'm punished into. Over time, this builds emotional intelligence. Your child begins to notice what they're feeling. Recognize early signs of overwhelm. Develop language for emotions instead of acting them out. This is how self-regulation develops. At first, you're doing the regulating with them. That's co-regulation. Later, their brain starts to internalize that calm. They learn how to pause, breathe, and recover on their own. This approach also strengthens secure attachment. Your child learns. You are steady under pressure. You don't withdraw when things get hard. You are a safe place, even when emotions are messy. Now let's compare this with punishment-based approaches like timeout. Timeout may stop behavior temporarily, but for emotional children, it often teaches. Big feelings push people away. I'm alone when I'm struggling. I have to shut down or explode to be seen. Some children become louder over time. Others become quieter, but anxious inside. Supporting regulation before separation doesn't create dependence. It creates resilience, confidence, and trust. If you want more content like this, practical, calm, and grounded in how your child's brain actually develops, subscribing really helps. Before we finish, I want to remind you of something important. If timeout hasn't worked for your child, it doesn't mean you've done something wrong. And it doesn't mean your child is too emotional. It means your child's nervous system needs support before separation. This approach takes practice. There will be days you respond calmly, and days you don't. That's okay. What matters most isn't getting it right every time. It's showing your child, again and again, I'm here. I can handle your big feelings with you. So here's one small step you can try today. The next time your child is overwhelmed, pause before sending them away. Stay close. Lower your voice. And say one simple sentence. I'm here. That moment of connection is often what allows calm to return. If this video supported you, subscribe for more science-backed, gentle parenting guidance. Like this video so other parents can find it. And comment below with the situation where timeout feels hardest for you. You're not alone in this. And you're doing more right than you realize.